What is going on, my YouTube fam? It's your boy, Mr. Random, back at you guys with another episode of Nice versus Rice. And today we're keeping in the theme, and we're doing the Fast and the Furious edition, and we're going back to the very first Fast and the Furious movie. And since we're going back to the very first Fast and the Furious movie, we're going to go back and bring back the very first riced out Toyota Supra. We all remember it. That is the 1995 Toyota Supra Fast and Furious edition. Now, although this thing looks riced out, you know what? This thing was one of the hottest cars to ever come out in that time, back in 2001, with that bright orange paint job and that weird looking robot thing on the side that we all know pointing its finger, a giant wing, giant body kits. And now, in this case, looks can be very deceiving. This thing produced 770 horsepower, weighing in at 3,329 pounds. Definitely a beast, and there's no doubt about that. And it's gonna go up against the newcomer, and that is Paul Walker's last ever movie, and that is the Furious 7 1998 Toyota Supra RZ. Now, this thing produced 631 actually it produced 635 horsepower based on a documentary I saw a couple months ago. That's where I got all the research pretty much for this new Supra, from the front bumper to the side rims. Everything is as accurate as we can get it. Now, this one does have 631 horsepower, so it's 4 horsepower short, but it does make up for it in weight reduction, because based on the guy who sold the Supra to Paul Walker, it was pretty much a race car, and this thing was about maybe 30 or 50 pounds lighter than the original Fast and the Furious movie Supra. So you know what, guys? You guys tell me in the comment section below, which one is better? Is it going to be Rice or is it going to be Nice? Let's find out. Alright, guys, and here we go. This is going to be the first ever race right here. This is going to be the riced out Supra versus the niced out Supra. The old versus the new. Who's going to win? I think you guys already know who's going to win this one, but we're going to find out anyways. And here we go, and they're off. And right off the bat, you already see that the riced out Supra with those 770 horsepower flying through, taking off like a freaking airplane with that big ass wing. And look how quickly and look how big of a lead it took on the new Supra. But will it be enough to win in the track? This is a drag car after all. Let's find out. Alright, guys, and here we go. Revving up the engine, we have the first Fast and the Furious Supra. Let's see how good it does. Let's see if it sets a good enough time where the other Supra won't be able to beat it. We have Rice going up to the first corner. Now, if you guys are going to notice, this thing has horrible understeer, and that pretty much the reason for that is because this was originally built as a drag car, as you guys might notice from the movie. Actually, it was just meant to go in a straight line. It wasn't meant to take any corners, so it should be very interesting to see how good this thing actually does around the track. And that's where I said that the nice Supra, aka Furious 7 Supra, might come in handy as we approach the straightaway here. And let's see how we can max out this Supra. Let's see if we can max it out. Look at that, almost 160 miles an hour. I had a brake there. This thing is hyper speed, man. This thing is crazy, phenomenal speed, but the handling is absolute garbage. There's that horrible understeer again as we make our way to the halfway point, aka the Tunnel of Love. All right, out the tunnel. And here we go at the roundabout, taking another look at that Supra. You know what, man? Even with a big ass body kit, even with a big ass wing, this thing actually still looks pretty damn cool. I like it. It's the original. It's the OG Supra, man. Look at those wings, those fins though at the back. I can't stop staring at them. They look like shark fins or shark flippers or something, man. As we make our way here to the twisties, and it's handling pretty good. Not bad, actually. Just a lot of understeer, but it makes up for that in speed. As we start making our way to the home stretch, what will be the time that this Supra sets? And will it be better than the other one? Let's see. And we got 2 minutes and 2 seconds set by the riciest Supra. It's been a long All right, guys, I'm rolling up is the Furious 7 Supra. Look here, look at that, man. Listen to that thing. The thing's a beast. All Supras are beasts, pretty much. This is what we call, quote unquote, the nice Supra as it's making its way to the first turn. Now, you guys are gonna notice it does handle a little bit better because of the weight reduction and because of the tuning. The other Supra, the riciest Supra, was actually tuned to drag. This was more of a track oriented kind of Supra, and it still does have plenty of horsepower behind the engine to move it forward. Look at that, man. Look how graceful it just takes that corner as we make our way to the straightaway, and that's where we're going to try to build up as much speed as we can. Look at the handling on this thing. Is absolutely ridiculous. See if we can max it out. The other one hit 160. There we go. 100 and look at that, 170 as we take our corner right here. A little bit of a drift going on. But remember, this thing is very, very light, and it does have a lot of horsepower. Anyways, as we make our way to the midway point, the halfway point, the tunnel of love, this thing is a very light car with plenty of horsepower behind it, which is what makes it act a little bit squirrely around the turns. But will it be able to beat 2 minutes and 2 seconds set by the riciest Supra? Let's see. As we are here on the roundabout, trying to max it out, man. Trying to get every corner just right. This thing just wants to go sideways, though. Not bad at all as we are about to enter the twisties coming up, and that's where we put the car's handling to the test. Let's see. Oh, going into that drift. Oh, hit a little bit of the wall, but that's fine. It shouldn't be enough to really affect the time that badly. Can we make it, though? Can we beat 2 minutes and 2 seconds? It does not look like we're going to beat that, though. As we approach the home stretch, it looks like the riciest Supra is going to win this, guys. And you know what? I'm going to have to go with that, man. Even as ugly as it looks, this thing is a legend. 2 minutes and 2.7. I give it to the riciest Supra. Today's episode, Rice wins over Nice.